Hey, what's going on guys? Welcome back to bringing the Vision video. What if I guess today is this week's vendor reset. As always, if you guys are new to the channel, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe for more videos, and let's get right into this reset. So starting off first, we come to the special blueprint vendor, and there's a couple of things from him I would recommend buying. The first thing is this SVD blueprint. This is something if you are still in need of a Deadeye weapon, like a something with like a lot of damage or whatever talents you want. Having a blueprint for the SVD is really worth it. The next thing is this classic M44. This is something if you want to make a just a headshot PvP build with like Hunter's Faith or Sentry or whatever. This is really good to have. It does a lot of damage in the head, and if you get brutal, deadly, anything like that, it will be really worth it. The next two items you guys want to check out is this firearms vest and this electronics vest. Now the sole purpose of buying this would be just to get a God Roll Vigorous chest or a God Roll Rapid chest, anything like that. Anything if you need it for PvP, for PvE, anything like that, go ahead and buy these two blueprints. Moving over, we come to the special equipment vendor, and the first thing you guys want to check out from him is this Liberator. Now this Liberator isn't really the best weapon I would say in the game, because something like a Lightweight M4 or LVOAC can be debatable and can be better. It really depends what rolls you can get on it, but this one's actually pretty good. What it comes with is 18% enemy armor damage, 24.3k base damage, and it also has Unforgiving, Competent, and Determined on it. So if you are going to buy this, I would reroll the last talent, go for something like Unforgiving, or not Unforgiving, Responsive, Deadly, Adept, anything like that to pretty much increase the damage. A couple spots down, you guys want to check out this Tenacious Mask. What it comes with is 1202 stamina, 9282 skill power, and it also has burn resistance on it. So if you're making, once again, a Deadeye build, like a 5-piece classified Deadeye build, or if you just want to use a Tenacious Mask for more damage, go ahead and pick this thing up. The final thing you guys want to check out from him is this Striker holster. This one's actually really good. It comes with 1264 firearms, 1231 stamina, and 1247 electronics. Now, as I said, if you do have this with a classified version, like for pretty much any gear set I will mention, if you have it classified, obviously use the classified. It's better, you can get better rolls and stuff like that. But if you do not have a classified Striker holster and you are in need, come to the special equipment vendor. The next vendor you guys want to check out is this Dark Zone gear vendor. Now he's actually selling a really good prototype electronics mod. What it comes with is 266 electronics and 3% skill haze. This is 1 point away from being maxed out, so if you are in need of these mods, I would 100% pick this up, because you really never know, even if you don't need it right now, you really never know when you're going to be needing it. The final two vendors you guys want to check out in the base operations is this weapon vendor and the gear vendor. So the first thing from the weapon vendor is this tactical SASG 12K. What it comes with is 290% stagger, 131k base damage, and for the talents, it does have destructive, deadly, and unforgiving. So as you guys can see, it pretty much has the best, or I wouldn't say the best, but like a few of the best talents for PvE. For PvP, obviously get rid of destructive, go for something like responsive, or even competent if you do have a lot of skill haze on your build. And the last thing is from this gear vendor is this mod. Now this is actually a ballistic shield damage mod. If you guys are making a D3 FNC build, I would 100% recommend using these. You do so much more damage. It's really helpful. Even for PvE, it's really good. You can definitely tell the difference between using these mods and not using them on your build. The next person you guys want to visit is the Meat Locker Safe House, and what this guy's actually selling is a pretty good suppressor. Now this is a SMG suppressor, so if you're planning on using this for like your assault rifle builds or something like that, unfortunately you cannot use it. But what it comes with is 7.50% crit chance, 4% critical hit damage, and 6% headshot damage. I would recommend using this if you're making a 60% crit chance build, SMG build, or something like that. If you just want to stack a lot of crit chance on your build and just melt everyone in your sight, this is something I would recommend getting. Madison Stand is next on our list, and what this guy's actually selling is a really good damage to elite mods. Now I do understand everyone always asks me if these mods are being sold, and unfortunately they're kind of rare now. In the beginning they used to be sold more often. Now it's kind of like scattered all over the place. So like 1 week they're being sold in like 3 different vendors, and then the next 2, 3, 4 weeks it's not being sold at all. So if you are in need of these mods, if you're making a really good PvE build, anything like that, go ahead and pick this thing up. Getting straight into the Dark Zone, we visit the East 58th Street checkpoint, and the first thing you guys want to check out from him is this refreshed mask. Now this is not the best one. This is not something I would recommend buying 100%. But if you're looking for a crit chance refreshed mask, this one's actually okay. What it comes with is 1189 electronics, 3.50% crit chance, and 14% burn resistance. Ideally, you would want skill power and you would want a higher electronics or firearms roll, but you know, it is what it is. The final thing is this Savage Gloves. This pair of Savage Gloves is actually really good. It does come with SMG damage, critical hit chance, critical hit damage, and firearms as well. So if you're going to be using this for last stand, I would recommend re-rolling the crit chance and go into skill haze. But if you're not, if you're going to be using this for the dark zone or PvE, then obviously get the firearms a little bit higher or go into electronics. The next vendor we're visiting is Park Avenue. As you guys can see, it is right here. But what this guy's actually selling is a really good AK-47. Now this is something that's really debatable right now. I do feel like in 1.8 it is going to be a little bit better since the M4s are kind of getting a nerf, and the AKs might be a little bit more popular in my opinion, but so far they're not really the best thing in the game. But anyways, this one actually comes with 22% enemy armor damage, 30.2k base damage, and for the talents it does have adept, skilled, and unforgiving. So in my opinion, get rid of skilled, go for something like responsive, go for something like competent, go for something like deadly, or even fierce if you want a little bit more crit chance. But besides that, this is a nice pickup. The final east side vendor you guys want to visit is the East 31st Street checkpoint, and this guy's actually selling a C79 scope. Now every time this is being sold from the vendors, I always tell you guys, because if you're making a Deadeye build, if you're making a marksman rifle build, and you hate using the scopes that zoom in all the way in, having something like this is a lifesaver, and it's really good. It activates your Deadeye as well. So as I said, if you want to pick it up, visit this vendor. But what it comes with is critical hit damage, 2.50% critical hit chance, and 6% headshot damage. Now crit chance, headshot damage kind of useless if you're going to be using this with Deadeye, but the critical hit damage is really good. So as I said, pick this up if you are in need. Moving to the west side, we are visiting the West 31st Street checkpoint, and what you guys want to check out from him is a mask. Now yes, once again, this is a refreshed mask. This one's a little bit better. This one's way more worth picking up than the other one I showed you guys, but it really depends you know, what kind of build you're going to be making and stuff like that. So what this one actually comes with is 1231 electronics, 9953 skill power, and it also has blind/death resistance. The only thing I would recommend is probably getting your electronics a little bit higher or go into firearms. It really depends what kind of build you're going to be using this with. If any of you guys are looking for a turret damage mod that is maxed out, visit the West 34th Street checkpoint. This person is actually selling a prototype performance mod that is turret damage, and it is at 4%. So if you're making a Firecrest build, if you're making a pretty much a turret build, orientated turret build for PvP or PvE, go ahead, pick these mods up, and it will make your turret way stronger. Last but not least, we stop by the West 46th Street checkpoint in the dark zone, and this person is actually selling a chest piece that is pretty nice. Now if you're going to buy those blueprints I showed you guys in the beginning, disregard this recommendation at all, because you can obviously go ahead and find a better one from those blueprints. But if you don't have enough Phoenix credits and you are in need of a rapid chest piece, this one's actually really good. What it comes with is 1264 firearms, 15,607 health, enemy armor damage, and it also has increased kill XP. Now the only thing is get rid of the enemy armor damage. That thing is useless right now. Go into skill haze and you should have a perfect rapid chest piece for PvP or PvE. So that's pretty much it for the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe for my videos, and if you have any questions, feel free to ask in the comment section below. I respond to all my comments. But once again, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.